Hi, my name is Craig from Equilibrium Digital, and in this quick video, we're just going to go over a couple things that you could start doing to help bring in more business by just upgrading your search engine optimization on your website. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. So right out of the gate, I really like the aesthetic. I think it's a really good looking website. However, we're not here to talk about design as much as we are search engine optimization and some of the things that you could start doing to help bring in more customers by just getting to the top of Google and making sure more people are seeing your website and able to reach you. So with that being said, the first thing that we want to look at from a search engine optimization standpoint is going to be content. You want to have a minimum of 1,500 words. Google released that is their minimum threshold that their algorithm looks for when searching through websites. So one tool I use is SEO Quake, which you can get for free. It's a Google Chrome plugin, and it kind of just shows the front-facing values on a website, and we can see that you have 1,045 words. So right out of the gate, just one thing you could do to easily help increase your standings on Google is just add about 500 more words. Now, the second thing that's really going to help set you apart is actually going to be keywords and keyword searches. So looking at Google, we can see kind of what keywords are, and I can kind of go more in depth on what that means when I say keyword. A keyword is anything that's searched in this box. So for example, Baltimore Roofing Company is one keyword. Not each individual word is a keyword. It's the whole search function. And we're going to focus on Google because they're obviously the top search engine. So looking here, Charm City Roofing, for example, they're your #1 competitor. So here's their website. Again, it's aesthetically pleasing, but let's look at a search engine optimization standpoint. This is another tool I use called Ahrefs, and what Ahrefs is it is a tool that shows you the search engine, or the SEO of a website, basically, and specifically the offsite. So we can see that they're being found for 1.3 thousand keywords. That's a lot of keywords. And you're being found, because I looked you up, for 141. So a big difference, right? Well, let's look more specifically at what those keywords that they're being found for actually are. Charm City Roofers, Charm City Roofing, obviously those are theirs. But let's scroll and see if we can find more specific. Roof Repair, Baltimore. Baltimore Roofing Company, Roofing Repair, Baltimore, Maryland, Roofing, Baltimore, Rooftop Deck, Baltimore. And look at the searches, like 500, 500, 7,000, 1.7, 600, 600. That's a lot of search engine traffic. So if you're in the top, you're going to be clicked on most likely. And the reason I say the top is because the click rates released by Google actually show that 80% of people don't scroll past the first page when looking for what they're looking for. So you want to be on that first page. And that leads me to my last point. How do you get to the first page? Well, going back to here, we can see this is your website. You have a domain rating of 7 with 667 backlinks and 146 referring domains. So what does that mean? Well, your domain rating is basically the power of your website. So the way you get this is the backlinks and the referring domains. A backlink is just a website pointing to another website. So if site A is pointing to site B, then site B gets some of the power from site A, thus upping your domain rating. Now let's look at your competitor. Their domain rating is only an 8, where yours is a 7, so it's definitely catchable. They do have a stronger UR, which is kind of like the sites that they're using, which is good. But let's see what else we can see. We can see that they have 1.1 thousand backlinks with 315 referring domains. So they're really doing good in the backlink portion. And lastly, we can see what this is pointing at. We can see that all of the work that they're doing on the front end is driving in 1.7 thousand traffic. That's 1.7 thousand visitors organically. Organically just means someone typing into Google and clicking on their site, not searching them directly. Whereas you only have 99 a month. So you can really see the big difference in those. Now in closing, we discussed 3 things. We talked about content and how you want to have at least 1,500 words on the homepage. Secondly, we discussed the importance of keywords and how the keywords you're being found for on the front page are really going to drive in your traffic. Lastly, we talked about SEO, and we talked about backlinking and how you want to have the most links pointing at you from relevant sites to put you at the top of Google. Now, if you do these changes or implement these things that I talked about today, you could easily start growing on Google. But if you want to make it to the first page and getting all that traffic, then give me a call so we can go more in depth on what we need to do with your website specifically. I can be reached at 813-515-3488. Once again, my name's Craig, and I look forward to hearing from you.